I was a meat lover. That's all I love. I only eat steak, fried pork or fried chicken, fried eggs. But this is all I know. I'm a Thai. I was born a Thai, but I didn't understand the curry. Curry is something from another planet for me. I just only eat, meat. But my first attempt when I was young, I went to my father's hometown, and that feast, I realized that the meat on my dish was breathing the night before. That's powerful enough for me to stop eating. But I was so young. It's just only 6-7 years old, and my parents loved me so much. Actually, I brought up by my grandmother, so I had to hide. I had to hide that. I didn't want to let them know that I couldn't eat. I just throw food away. And guess what? I was ill, very, very ill. I couldn't even speak. I couldn't speak then. So maybe because of that problem, I ate meat again. I didn't remember when, but maybe just a year when I was, when I was vegetarian. And the second time, I found that I was more sophisticated. Then you grown up, you earn, you work, you know what delicious food, what nice food, what you should like. So I like to go to lovely, nice restaurant. But when I don't eat meat anymore, it's so difficult. You just go to like 5-star hotel, but what they offer you only stir-fried vegetable. And I found that, I probably better die. I don't want to live anymore. So I also have problems. And other people similar to me. If you notice that when you eat with food that you don't enjoy, like you're hungry and you don't have the food you like, and you have to put something in your tummy, then you get indigestion. Therefore, the body cannot assimilate it properly. Yeah. So I feel, and many people feel like me, that why do I have to? Well, because I feel so sorry for animals the second time too. I feel like why I just love just my dog. Why don't I just love cow and pig? Why do I love my dog? I don't eat my dog, but why do I have to eat the pig or cow, or which we call beef or meat? Beef, we don't say cow steak. We have to twist a little bit. Now they have to twist a little bit like pork rather than pig. So I just didn't want to eat. But I feel like, if I cannot eat, why if I love animals so much, why I have to, not allowed to be satisfied or to be happy with my food. Allow me a couple of minutes. I would like to read this for you. Remembering my dearest mother, Teeranard Chokwatana, who passed away 16th of November, 1985. You taught me the value of compassion for all living creatures and consideration towards others. Your suffering showed me the way to live a meaningful life, free from the sin of killing. Thank you, dear mother. Your kindness, wisdom, and humanity is my inspiration. Thank you. I did it because this is the 30th year that my mother passed away, and that's my biggest turning point. So when she's suffering very badly, pain and ache, I think she suffered for 2 years. Even morphine couldn't help. So at that time, morphine was illegal. I'll tell you later about, I campaigned a lot about giving the patients morphine. But at that time, it was illegal, but it couldn't help. So I feel the reason why I have to thank her, because I feel that if I suffer that much, if I have to be that much pain, I do not want to live. So therefore, as her daughter's duty, I should terminate her. And forgive me saying that. I'm a Buddhist. It's really unforgivable sin. I believe in, although I cannot prove, but I do believe in life before and after heaven and hell. And I do believe that if I did, I will never see the light again. But this is my duty to do that. But you know what happened? My mother, she opened her eyes from her bed, and she couldn't speak then, but she just, what only word she can speak is, ache. It's so pain, that's it. a few words she could speak. So I can imagine that picture now, but I really have to say. So she opened her eyes and said, daughter, she always called me daughter, mother doesn't want to die. How could she know? So I feel like, and she didn't only give me life, but she also stopped me to commit sin. Otherwise, I'm going to be, commit matricide. So she told me that mother, I don't want to die. Then I realized that, how about animals? She suffered like that, but she still wants to live. What about healthy animals? I was told that you mustn't eat dead animals because it could be contagious, it could be contaminated, you should get lots of diseases. Then you should eat healthy animal. You should know where the animal is slaughtered. So, and what about them? They couldn't speak. It doesn't mean that they don't feel, So that's why I realized that I would never eat meat again. But then what? Because I attempted 2 times. 2 times already. I didn't success. So I made my mind up. My life is mine. It doesn't matter anymore. Because when I was young, I had to hide from my parents and grandmother. But now I'm a grown-up woman. I do what I want. But maybe the solution is create something, which is I didn't know what something was. And my secret. You enjoy food yesterday? Any of you were here last night? I love telling people what to do. Thank you. I enjoy eating. I really love telling people to do, and they do better than me. So I let better people who do better, they do it. Therefore, the vegetarian cottage was established in 1991. I think my mother passed away in 1985 in November. So about almost like 4 years before set up, and I managed to open in 1991. Any of you were here on the 25th of November? 25th, yeah. Welcome to our little cottage. Yeah. So you have been there. Thank you. It was such an honor. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I start with unhealthy ingredients, just mushroom, gluten, and I feel so weak. I feel that I had no energy. And also, not only my question, many people ask me why vegetarian either too thin or obese. I think the reason is sometimes you lack of protein. You are vegetarian, it doesn't mean vegetarian are healthy. You can see so many vegetarian people a day suffering from malnutrition, and some suffering for over carbohydrate, too much carbohydrate, or eat wrong food. What I mean, included vegan. It's good to be vegan, but please don't forget to add any source of protein like nuts and so on. So I found soy chunks at that time in the market, but I couldn't stand the rancid smell. So I developed until I managed to get rid of the smell. That's the first time I learned about curry. To cook in curry, you can't smell the rancid. And then I found the book lecithin. It's just like about the history, but I'd like to tell you a little bit, but I will go to the end very shortly. I found the book lecithin. Not only I learned about lecithin, I also learned that soy has so many lecithin. So lecithin can derive from soy. Then I think, I do the right thing in the right way. So I develop more soy into my product. And this dry soy food. In 1991, I was in London, took vacation with my husband, and there were protests just next to my, the apartment where I stay. Just you can hear, they dumped 4 tons of soybean. You can look in the internet, check Google. They dumped protein in front of Mr. Blair. Tony Blair was the Prime Minister of United Kingdom then. That in year 2002, 2004, it was tsunami. And 2002, I met one prominent scientist, Dr. Mark Messina. In 2002, when they had tsunami, I feel so sad about tsunami. But Dr. Mark sent me email and asked whether I'm okay. So I said yes, I was okay, and my family. But I was excited because I sent my team to cater for the victims one of the most disaster area, 2,000 portions per day. And I believe that if I ever had meat or if I didn't have that food, I wouldn't be able to because I feel guilty. Why do I have to save people and then kill animals to save people? I wouldn't do that. I can ignore.